Welcome to another stage analysis video. It's Sunday the 2nd of March 2025. Going to start off this weekend's video with a look through some of the weekend's watch list stocks before getting on to the regular features for the members. So beginning today with a look at ZI, which made a stage 2 breakout attempt this week, although only a minor one from a relatively short base, only 7 or 8 months long in total since moving back into the selling climax back in August down here. Made this tighter structure for the last 6 or 7 months or so, but did have an upthrust into its 200-day earlier. So still some overhead resistance to deal with. And if we come back to a weekly chart on this, you can see it's been in a long-term stage 4 decline with a few periods where it went neutral into stage 1 or so. Put the stages background on briefly, you can see it went neutral a few times again recently. So it's just starting to come out and break above certain levels from the last quarter or so, but there is some, as I said, some near-term resistance. This significant bar, it's still below, as we can see on the weekly chart. But stage analysis technical attributes has improved to its highest score of the last 2 or 3 years now. So not back since 22 time in here has it been up to a SARO 7 or so, and Mansell relative strength is approaching the 0 line but not yet above it. So we come back into the chart here and look on the weekly chart and potentially take this back. Let's go back a bit further in terms of the years. Zoom out a bit. You can see when it rolled over back in 2021 back there. So last time it had a strong SARO score would have been during this period here before it started to roll over into 2022. So currently, as we said, coming back into early stage 2A, so looking for a rebound, looking for a follow through. Might need to consolidate. This earnings reaction here is the key bar with the volume at the moment. So if it does pull back into this, then that would be the area to look for on the potential backup and follow through. Another one to look at this week is SARO. So this, I believe it's got earnings coming up. Let me just grab the symbol summary on this one. So the 10th of the 3rd, so got earnings coming up, and it's just sitting below the stage 2 level at the moment, which is just a little bit above the current level. So just within a couple of percent at the moment, just above the plus 180R level, still below the IPO day close low. So this one's only been trading for the last 5-6 months or so now. So if it does start to move through here, then we're looking for an early stage 2 breakout. So it has rolled over, started to make some higher highs and higher lows in the near term. So just on the turnaround with this one, but still got plenty of work to do. But you can see the potential change of character it's had. It was in a short-term downtrend, so below the minus 180R level through here. So most of the price action below them. We're now doing the opposite, starting to see the price action sitting above that and trending to the upside. So short-term move at the moment, but not yet. Still in stage 1 at the moment, not yet into 2. But you can see the 50-day moving average is starting to turn up, and still too young to have a 200-day moving average yet. But we do a proxy version of that on the stage analysis website. So I start it from the second week and build the weeks as we go out. So if we look at the 40-week moving average on there, you can see it has moved above the total weeks that it's had so far. So basically, how many weeks have we had so far? So I'll need to count them. So come to a weekly quickly. 1 second. So it's currently only been trading for 22 weeks. So that's a 22-week average at the moment, not a 40-week average. So, but that does help us get a clearer view of where the potential stage 2 level is, as that's obviously the total of the weeks that continues to build. So next week it'd be 23, and the week after it'd be 24, etc. So this one, looking for a stage 2 breakout attempt up through here, and for it to grind back up towards its IPO day close and potentially beyond, but currently in stage 1. NIO, so we've seen some of the Chinese EV makers reporting Sales, it's got their sales for the last year over the last few days or so. I think there was some good numbers coming out of the Chinese EV makers. One of the major one, which is in the OTC market, I think it's BDD. Let me go on to so let's get NIO up here. If we look at the group, what's it called? BYDDF. So this is an OTC stock, for example. So this has been running strongly in stage 2 throughout the last year, particularly over the last month or so. So that one was one of the bigger ones of the Chinese EV makers. But NIO starting to come back to life as well here. You can see the stage 2 level quite low at the moment, so it's been in a fairly tight structure down here for a number of months. So although there's overhead resistance to deal with from the broader structure, if we draw a broader structure across there, it's still within that, but the stage 2 level is actually much lower, closer to its 200-day moving average, because we've had this relatively tight price action for a while now. You see the Mansfield relative strength -843 at the moment, so it's approaching the 0 line. It has been improving, as you can see through the last weeks, and the SARO score has gone from a 0 to a 6 in the last 5 weeks, so you can see the improvement through there. So just moving into a potential strong position ahead of earnings on the 7th, so in the next week coming up here. So we're looking for a move up through this area, 4.8 to 5 area, for potential new stage 2 breakout attempt in this